2 Kings 17 and 17. Make sure what is there. Can you pour me some water if you don't? Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, start at 17. Good. Read that. Thank you.
2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire, and used divination and enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Most High.
So we started selling our children to the god of Moloch. The Moloch god is the god that the Jewish people are following today. We started doing this under Jeroboam. Jeroboam was the king of the 10 tribes, Ephraim, which is today the so-called Puerto Ricans. They were the kings. The kingdom was split after Solomon's sin. You had the Indian tribes predominantly in the northern kingdom, and you had the darker tribes predominantly in the southern kingdom. Read.
To provoke him to anger. Therefore, the Most High was very angry with Israel, and removed them out of his sight.
So he removed Israel from out of his sight. His sight is on his holy land. He removed the children of Israel out of the land. So when you see the scripture that says, in Israel and Judah, that's telling you both kingdoms in that chapter. Israel was predominantly the northern tribes, and Judah or Judea was the Negro tribes. Read.
Verse 18. Therefore, the Most High was very angry with Israel, and removed them out of his sight. There was none left but the tribe of Judah only.
There was none left but the tribe of Judah only. It says Judah because Judah is the king tribe. But you had Benjamin there, who Paul was a remnant from. And you had Levi because the Levitical priest was in the suburbs of those different areas. You understand? So Levi, Judah, and Benjamin was under Judah. So there was the only tribe left. And who would come through Judah? The one whom we call Jesus Christ, or Yeshua. He would come through Judah. Read.
Verse 19. Also Judah kept not the commandments of the Most High their God, but walked in the statutes of Israel which they made.
Go ahead.
And the Most High rejected all the seed of Israel, and afflicted them, and delivered them into the hand of the spoilers, until he had cast them out of his sight. For he rent Israel from the house of David.
He rent Israel from the house of David. Now under David, all the 12 tribes were together. Read.
And they made Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, king.
They made Jeroboam king. Read.
And Jeroboam drave Israel from following the Most High.
And Jeroboam drave Israel from following the Most High. You see that? Read.
And made them sin a great sin.
Go ahead.
For the children of Israel walked in all the sins of Jeroboam which he did. They departed not from them, until the Most High removed Israel out of his sight.
He removed Israel out of his sight. Read.
As he had said by all his servants the prophets, so was Israel carried away out of their own land to Assyria unto this day.
Unto Assyria unto this day. But what happened after Assyria? Yes, some of them stayed in Assyria, but what happened to the majority of them? We're going to show you. Read.
Verse 24. And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon.
We're at 2 Kings 17. Read.
From Babylon.
He brought men from Babylon.
And from Cutha.
Now when you think about Babylon, you primarily think about today Middle Easterns. But who ruled from Babylon in ancient time? Nimrod. What was Nimrod? Nimrod was from the seed of what? Cush. He was a Hamite. So you have to go into the ancient history to understand the people that was placed into Israel. This is showing you your Phoenician or Ethiopian Jews.
Mhm.
This is the reason, it's for this purpose that Jamaicans today think that Ethiopia is the helm of the kings of Judah. Based on the past history of them understanding that they are Jews, but they're not really Jews. They were converts. It's showing you in 2 Kings 17 when they converted. It was before Haile Selassie was born. This is where they converted right here. Stick with me here. Go ahead.
2 Kings chapter 17 verse 24. And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon, and from Cutha, and from Ava, and from Hamath, and from Sevaraim, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel.
He placed these people, non-Israelites, in the southern kingdom instead of the children of Israel. Okay? This is giving us our first depiction of convert Jews, people that are not from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who would learn the practices and through time think that they're Israelites. Yeah. Huh?
Assyria.
Assyria is modern day Syria. It's modern day Syria.
The Sephardic Jews, Sephardim,
Yes.
Jews, so they're not Jews at all.
They're not Jews at all. Sephardic. The Sephardic Jews are not Jews at all. The Phoenician Jews are not Jews at all. This is the scripture you go to show you all their origin. How they were placed in the land and taught the ways. A matter of fact, when we read down further, it will show you how they were taught the ways. Read.
And placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel.
So they placed these Gentiles in our land instead of our people. Read.
And they possessed Samaria and dwelt in the cities thereof. And so it was at the beginning of their dwelling there, that they feared not the Most High. Therefore the Most High sent lions among them.
So these converts were in the land and did not know the practice of the Hebrews. So because they were not practicing correctly on the land, the Most High started sending wild animals to tear their children apart. Read.
And so it was at the beginning of their dwelling there, that they feared not the Most High. Therefore the Most High sent lions among them, which slew some of them. Wherefore they spake to the king of Assyria, saying, The nations which thou hast removed, and placed in the cities of Samaria, know not the manner of the Most High of the land.
They don't know the God. Read.
Therefore he hath sent lions among them, and behold, they slay them, because they know not the manner of the Most High of the land. Then the king of Assyria commanded, saying, Carry thither one of the priests, whom ye brought from thence, and let them go and dwell there.
So they took some Levites down there. Read.
And let them go and dwell there, and let them teach them the manner of the Most High of the land.
So how did the Gentiles learn our ways? The Levitical priests taught them. Now, if you have the children of Israel through time live the curse and lose their identity and think they're Gentile, then you have the children of these people who were placed in the land and taught the ways of the Most High, but yet they did not lose their identity. Who would think they're the children of Israel in the last days? Thank you. So now we're looking at all these other people as the children of Israel, when really they are converts. Hence the story when Christ talked to the Samaritan woman and told her, it's going to come a day where you or your fathers will not worship in this mountain. Because those of my people will worship the Most High in spirit and in truth. So it takes more than you're practicing. You are not the people. That's what Christ was telling the Samaritan woman. He said, listen, I'll tell you, woman, it's going to come a day you or your followers will not worship in this mountain. The true worshipers will be here. She was a remnant of the people that was placed in the land. The real people